Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a sold-out show here in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
And you couldn't fit another fan in here with a crowbar. It's cheeseheads as far as the eye can see.
It sure is. Green Bay knows that they're about to see the greatest superstars in all of sports entertainment. I can't wait to get started.
He's going up, and what goes up must come down. I think these superstars are going to keep it up until they've got literally nothing left to give.
And that's the attitude you have to take to win. You know that your opponent isn't going to hold anything back, and you can't afford to either.
I'd love to know where you're coming up with this stuff, because it sure ain't from personal experience. A lot of people think Rey Mysterio's really exciting to watch, but he just doesn't have the size nor the strength to compete at this level.
I think you're selling Mysterio short, no pun intended. Mysterio's developed a very unique style that makes another superstar's about to join the match. I don't think there's ever been a more dominant superstar in WWE.
You got to be careful when you're going up there.
Watching these superstars go at it reminds me why I prefer to stay on this side of the announce table.
You know, here's the pin.
He could pin his opponent right here. He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out?
He slipped out of that one. Man, this one's turned into a fight, pure and simple.
He's been waiting for his chance to enter, and here it is. Oh! Great reversal.
And there's the counter.
And here's the cover.
2.
I've been looking forward to this match all night.
So have I. It's certainly been one of the most anticipated matchups in recent weeks.
And usually when you got that kind of hype,
he's got him covered.
Man, I don't want this match. That's not the rule book, but it's not a crime.
This is a big risk. Will it pay off? So much can go wrong from that top turnbuckle. Here comes another superstar. This is going to be big, one way or the other. He's going for the pin. This could be it. Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle, an injured superstar. He's going for the cover.
2.
He's got his opponent by the throat.
Oh my God! What a choke slam! All the way from hell! And there's the pin!
2.
Rey Mysterio never fails to impress me. Every time he enters the ring, he finds another way to defy.
Look at him. He can't wait to get it on. The Undertaker's got an impressive history here in WWE. He's 3 seconds away from victory. Cena spends a lot of time running his mouth. If I were him, I'd put that energy in. Here's the pin. This could be it. Even if you wind up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling it for the next on the mat, shoulders down. This could be it.
3.
I certainly don't envy the referee in this match.
No kidding. No matter what call you make, you're going to get on the bad side of at least one superstar.
And that's...
He's going for the pin.
Look at this. No fear on the face of this superstar.
Yeah, but that kind of thing's not going to win you the match.
What a reversal.
There isn't an ounce of quit in these superstars.
There certainly isn't. They're in this one to the bitter end.
This could be big, but it could backfire. I think he's going to fly.
He's going for the pin.
2.
A lot of people think that Randy Orton's just an overhyped pretty boy, but I respect his accomplishments.
What, you mean like turning on the pin?
He could get the pin right here. That was a textbook reversal.
Here it is. He's building up a head of steam, and he's about to let his opponent have it.
And if his opponent is smart, he'll get the hell out of there. Look at this, pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy while you build some momentum.
Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, and he's feeding off that energy right now. I think we might be
Looks like someone's moving up. Look at the confidence. He's letting his opponent know what's up.
He'd better watch out, though. His cockiness could backfire in a major way. He may get the 3 count right here. Rey Mysterio.
His opponent might not have enough left to kick out.
3.
It's so great seeing these superstars in competition here tonight. I had a feeling they're going to win.
He's got this crowd solidly behind him, and now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't just keep playing in the crowd. That's a huge distraction, and I don't know.
There's the cover. Can he do it?
This is just dumb. You don't win a match by taunting your opponent to death.
I disagree. Getting the crowd on your side can be a huge psychological boost.
Come on. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Nothing costs you a match quicker than overconfidence.
What are you talking about? I see a dominant superstar who's rallying this capacity crowd behind him.
There's the cover.
It's been a long time since I saw a crowd get behind a superstar. He wasted no time going for that pin.
Randy, there it is, blood in the water. The end is near.
How can you sound so excited? These are human beings in the ring, for God's sake.
Correction, these are WWE superstars, and sometimes this is what it takes to win. This could be 3 right here.
2.
When I first heard about this match, I wasn't sure what to think, but these superstars are blowing me away.
Really? As soon as I heard about it, I expected a tremendous matchup, and I haven't been disappointed.
I didn't say I'm not disappointed, but I'll talk about getting stuck with you as a broadcast partner some other time.
Come on, ref. That should have been a disqualification right there.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Bottom line is, it ain't.
2, 3.
Man, what a match. Kids, if you're watching this, don't try this stuff at home.
Absolutely not. These are trained WWE superstars, and even they wind up seriously injured sometimes.
That's for sure. Even me, a former WWE champion, has had his share of injuries over the years. Seeing a match like this makes me proud to be part of this company.
I'm with you, partner. You just can't experience a thrill like this anywhere else.
And that's because you're not going to see athletes like the WWE superstars anywhere else, Cole.
You certainly aren't. They're the greatest athletes in the world, and this is the only place you'll see them doing what they do best. I think these fans know what's coming next.
They sure do. The FU. I've taken that move, and believe me, it doesn't tickle.
1, 2, 3.
These superstars are so unpredictable. Here's your winner, John Cena.
Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the
There isn't an empty seat in the house tonight as the superstars of ECW touchdown in St. Louis, Missouri.
ECW is setting up shop in St. Louis, and everyone in the city wants to check it out.
As well they should, partner. Tonight's show promises to be a roller coaster ride from start to finish. Well, you're not going to last long if you keep getting hit by that.
You got that right. I don't care how tough you are.
Hey, you ever thought about becoming a wrestler, or what they call this company, an in-ring competitor?
Considering the fact that I'm afraid of my wife, I haven't really thought about it.
Yeah, that's it. Do it again.
I know physical punishment is part of the game, but I can't believe you're enjoying this so much.
Man, that's why foreign objects are a superstar's best friend.
Well, I guess that depends on which end of the object you're on.
Man, you just can't put anything over on these fans.
Sure can't. They see everything, and they'll let you...
What a shot. That sledgehammer will mess you up for good.
How does someone even hope to come back after something like that?
Edge is always thinking 3 moves ahead. You can't outsmart this cat.
It's also tough to out... Oh, my God! What a Sickening impact from that sledgehammer.
No kidding. That thing is meant to crush stone. Just imagine what it'll do to a human body. Man,
He's swinging for the fences with that sledgehammer.
talk about bringing that hammer down, but good. Oh, man.
The fans brought their signage to the arena, huh? He's just brutalizing his opponent with the...
Here's the pin. This could be it.
The crowd is certainly giving these superstars a piece of their minds.
They better not give him too much. I'm not sure they have a whole lot to spare. He dodged that bullet. He could have the pin right here. Why?
Montel Vontavious Porter, better known as MVP, brings all the pompousness of other sports. He's using that object with sickening effectiveness. I hope somebody stops this.
Well, I sure ain't gonna do it. You're welcome to go out there, partner. Looks like they've come in here and stepped up their game.
Yep, but the ladder of success goes both ways. On the losing side, that means a trip down one rung. Nice reversal. What a reversal.
Whoa! I think these fans have got a little something they want to share with us.
They paid for their tickets, and that, oh my God, that did some serious damage.
If you don't like it, look away, you wuss. I don't know how The Rock did it, man, but he won the WWE Championship like, what, 6 times?
How could you not? He's the heart and soul of the original ECW.
It doesn't matter how many times he's won it. What I'm saying here is that he's a great competitor.
And that's not something that's lost on these fans. Regardless of how you feel about ECW, it's impossible not to respect Tommy Dreamer. He may get the 3 count right here.
Damn, he just broke his opponent in half with the table.
He might break the table in half on his opponent.
He's looking for his finisher.
He got it. Execution. There's the cover. Can he do it?
2, 3.
How lucky are we?
Here is your winner, Edge.
The following contest is a Hell in the Cell match. And the way to the ring, from San Diego, California, weighing 165 pounds, Rey Mysterio. And the opponent, from Death Valley, weighing in at 305 pounds, The Undertaker.
A big bienvenue to our fans around the world from Montreal, Quebec. Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
And folks, let me assure you that tonight's show is a lot better than JR's French. Sheesh.
Well, there's no question of that, King. These Montreal fans are ready to get started, and so am I. So what are we waiting for?
How can these fans be this excited about Rey Mysterio, JR? He's so tiny that half of them probably can't even see him in the ring.
Well, King, there's an old saying. Size doesn't matter. It's what you do with it that counts. And I'm sure you've heard that one.
What? What are you saying, JR? Don't try to change the subject just because you know I'm right. He can pin him right here, JR. I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they saw. Can his opponent kick out of this pinning predicament?
There's all sorts of crazy stuff under the ring, and all of it can inflict a lot of damage on an opponent.
Is there any superstar in WWE who can go toe-to-toe with that man, The Undertaker? I don't think there is.
Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? There's no way The Undertaker's going to win this match. Just look at him.
Oh, I am, King. I'm looking at one of the most awesome forces I've ever seen in a WWE ring. And I think the dead man's going to remind everyone tonight why they call him the Phenom. What an incredible performance by the...
There's the pin! Any superstar shows the slightest hint of weakness, they've lost the match.
That's for sure. No matter, he may get the 3 count here.
He turned the tables on his opponent with that one.
Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even hazard a guess as to who's going to win this thing.
What? Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? It's been obvious to me since the start of the match.
Oh, really? Well, then, why don't you just enlighten the rest of us, King?
No way. I can already tell this is going to be a great match, and I don't want to ruin the ending for you.
You're too kind, King. You're also full of horse manure, as far as I can tell.
You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves, that's for sure.
We knew we were going to see a heck of a match, but this might turn out to be... No. Go ahead and say it, JR.
All right, I will. I think this one's got all the makings of a bona fide slobber knocker.
Watch out! He reversed it! Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths were going to cross sooner or later, and I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. It almost makes it worth having to sit next to you and listen to those corny expressions of yours. What the heck is a government mule anyway?
It's what you get beat like when you're in the middle of a slobber knocker. And if you don't have the guts to stick around, you might run like a scalded dog with a case of the limber tape.
All right, enough. I'm getting a translator before I have to come out here. He's going for the cover, JR.
Why?
This is going beyond just being a match, JR. I think he's going for the pin. I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my rear end first.
And Lord knows it's been up there for so long that would be no easy feat. Boy, what an incredible competitor Rey Mysterio is. I have to say that pound for pound, he might be the most exciting superstar on the SmackDown roster.
That's an easy claim to make, JR. Mysterio only weighs about 90 pounds soaking wet with a brick in each pocket.
Will you stop it? He's 165 pounds and 5'6". He might be on the smaller end of the spectrum, but he's got his opponent in a pinning predicament.
2.
Is it just me, or does the dead man seem a little off tonight?
I don't know what match you're watching, King, but the dead man looks as good tonight as when he first appeared in the WWE.
I'm not sure if it's your eyes or your brain that's shot, JR, but that's ridiculous. The Undertaker should quit now, while he can still retire with some dignity. These superstars are beating the heck out of each other, and this crowd can't get enough of it.
It's what they paid to see, King, and they're getting their money's worth tonight.
They sure are, JR. There's no question these superstars are earning their paychecks.
These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think there's an out.
I don't know if his opponent has what it takes to kick out.
I tell you, King, I've got no earthly idea how these superstars can... Hear the sound! My God! That's gotta be it!
Uh-oh. He's got his opponent down on the ropes. You know what that means.
619! He's sitting flying with that one. Looks like he's trying for a pin here.
2, 3.
Can you believe we actually get paid?
Here's your winner, Rey Mysterio.
A big New England welcome from Portland, Maine. This is good old JR Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
I've never seen a crowd so fired up, JR. They can't wait to get started, and neither can I.
That makes two of us, King. I don't think Portland's going to know what hit it after tonight. Ugh. A textbook reversal there.
There's the reversal. I know that Lashley's a big, strong guy, but there's a lot of big, strong guys out there. What makes him so special?
He doesn't look too happy about it, but an elimination is an elimination.
You talk about ruthless aggression. I know the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid blood, that's for sure.
We knew we were going to see a heck of a match, but this might turn out to be... No. Go ahead and say it, JR.
All right, I will. I think this one's got all the makings of a bona fide slobber knocker. Did you see that? Bring the damn bell. You can't let somebody get away with that.
I don't think the ref saw it, JR. And if the ref doesn't see it, it's not illegal.
I cannot express how much admiration I have for Matt Hardy's never say die attitude.
And I can't express how sick I am of hearing him talk himself up and then choke in the ring.
I think you're selling him short, King. Yes, Matt Hardy has faced adversity. Yes, he's been removed from the ring and from contention in this match. I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant classic.
That's probably just gas, JR.
Well, I did have some good old Oklahoma barbecue. There he goes! He's out of the match!
Listen.
There aren't many superstars as diversely talented as John Cena. He's as good in the ring as he is on the microphone, and that's saying something.
I won't argue with you about Cena's mic skills. He sure can't talk a good game.
Look at this! Look at this! You talk about a house of fire, you're seeing it right here!
Yeah? Well, somebody...
That's one fewer superstar in this match!
Yo, 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 yo. Pop a 40 and check your rollies. It's crime
You know, Shad, his
time.
primetime partner, JTG, had a spotless record for their first several months on Raw.
Well, a spotless win-loss record anyway.
You know, as hard as it might be to believe, I don't think they've ever actually been convicted of anything.
Yeah, I met their lawyer. That guy could sell snow to an Eskimo. I think we're going to find out just how much punishment the human body can withstand here tonight.
I think you're right, King. These superstars, see...
I don't believe it. He's been eliminated. Oh, I can't believe he countered that one.
He's taken every advantage in this...
Oh, here we go. What a jerk. Looks like his hopes of winning this one have been shattered, JR. Boy, these fans have got something on their minds, JR.
Well, they paid for their tickets, King, and they've got a right to say whatever they want.
Oh my gosh, he's been eliminated from the match. That's it. He's out of the ring, and that means he's out of the match too. Everyone says they can't take their eyes off of Chavo, JR, and neither can I. Up and over and out. Eliminated. Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths were going to cross sooner or later, and I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. It almost makes it worth having to sit next to you and listen to those corny expressions of yours. What the heck is a government?
Is that? Yes, that's an elimination. Like him or not, there's no denying the UK's William Regal's toughness, fire, and resiliency.
If the English had had 20 of him during the Revolutionary War, we'd still be speaking... Oh, wait a minute.
Take all the time you need, King. We'll just enjoy the silence.
my words. This Kenny Dykstra is a young, up-and-coming superstar to keep your eyes on.
There's no doubt that Kenny Dykstra doesn't have a great upside, but he also has a tendency to take the unfair advantage whenever he gets it. That's it. The match is over for that particular superstar.
This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think he took a ride over the top rope, down to the floor, and out of this match. He saw that one coming. What a counter!
What a reversal.
Any superstar shows the slightest hint of weakness, they've lost the match.
That's for sure. No matter how beat up you are, you can't ever let your opponent know the extent of your injuries.
And that's easier said than done, JR. The human body can only absorb so much punishment. These superstars are beating the heck out of each other, and this crowd can't get enough of it.
It's what they paid to see, King.
Over the top rope and down to the floor. That's an elimination.
Well, you can't ever accuse the WWE fans of being shy about saying what's on their minds.
You sure can, JR, and I don't think we'd have it any other way.
These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed.
Well, there's one less superstar in this match now.
This match is going to continue until someone's completely debilitated. And considering the resiliency of these superstars, that's not going to be easy.
That's for sure. No one in this match is going down without a fight.
And I wouldn't expect any less from them. This capacity crowd is solidly behind their superstar. Look at this.
Wow. Could you be any more biased, JR? How about some fair and balanced commentary? Wow. He wasn't too gentle about throwing him out.
I'll tell you what, it wouldn't hurt my feelings one bit to see Nitro taking down a peg or three here tonight.
What have you got against Nitro, JR? He's young, he's talented, he's good looking. Oh, wait.
He might as well start walking back to the locker room. He's out of this match.
Talk about adding insult to injury. Tossed out of the ring and the match. His opponent telegraphed that one. Randy Orton is a genius, JR. As soon as he got what he needed from Triple,
He just got tossed out rather unceremoniously, in my opinion. Well, oh boy, the adrenaline is pumping. I think this could be the beginning of the end.
no, it can't end like this. Come on, do something quick. I think I see where this one's going, JR. I don't think we're very far from the end of the match.
I disagree entirely, King. I'd bet my Oklahoma Sooner ass that this one isn't even close to being over.
That's a pretty big bet, JR. Are you sure you're able to cover it?
This match has come to an abrupt end for that superstar.
I think these
Excellent count. What ring presence.
One of the perks of being Mark Henry is that there aren't many people who can stop you from doing anything you want to do.
That's true. And there's the elimination.
You got to respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. Every superstar on the roster has had to make more sacrifices than any other professional athlete I know.
It really is like being married to your career. There's not much room for anything else.
And
Yo,
marriage
yo, yo, yo.
is a subject
Pop a
which you
40
have
and
to
check
be
your rollies. It's
something a little
prime
authority.
time.
Isn't that right, Keith?
Come on now, JR. A man doesn't know what true happiness is until he's married. And then it's too late. I don't understand why you like Carlito so much, JR. What, did he lie to you and tell you that you were cool or something?
I've never been accused of being cool by Carlito or anyone else, King. Quite frankly, I'm not sure I'd know cool if it bit me on my Oklahoma Sooner backside.
You know what, fools?
These superstars are in terrific shape, and that comes as no surprise whatsoever.
No kidding. If you don't have that conditioning, you're not going to last long in a match.
You sure aren't, and that's only one of the many reasons I try to stay out of the ring whenever possible.
Man, is there even going to be anything left of these superstars by the time they're done?
Not if they have their way, King. Everything they came in here with tonight is going to be left in that ring, mark my words.
I hope these fans appreciate it, JR. These superstars are putting it all on the line for them right here tonight.
I think this crowd has decided to exercise the right of free speech.
God bless the First Amendment, JR.
Seeing this hideous freak Snitsky in action sends a chill all the way up my Oklahoma spine.
This guy's like a monster movie brought to life. Somebody better round up some villagers with torches. I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my rear end first.
And Lord knows it's been up there for so long that that would be no easy feat.
Can you believe we actually get paid to do this job, JR?
It's like a dream come true, King. Except when I have to sit here and listen to you drool over the divas.
Come on, JR. You know I'm helpless when it comes to puppies.
Oh, I know, King. And that's why I'm bringing a pitcher of ice water out here with me next time. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears have been shed in that very ring.
And I think there's going to be a lot more shed here tonight.
No doubt about that, King. These superstars are going to leave it all in the ring. You can count on that. Sounds like this crowd's got something on their minds, King.
Who cares about them, JR? Look what's going on in the ring. I wonder if SmackDown's going to have anything nearly this good next Friday.
I think we both know the answer to that one, King. How could they compete with a match like this? I tell you, King, I've got no earthly idea how these superstars can maintain this intensity week after week after week.
It's not easy, JR. There's no off-season. It's not like you've got 6 months to recover after WrestleMania.
That's for damn sure. And that's why I don't think there can be any doubt in anyone's mind that the superstars of the WWE are the greatest athletes in the world.
Here's your winner,
A big bienvenue to our fans around the world from Montreal, Quebec. Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
And folks, let me assure you that tonight's show is a lot better than JR's French. Sheesh.
Well, there's no question of that, King. These Montreal fans are ready to get started, and so am I. So what are we waiting for?
There's the reversal.
The referee is down, and now there's no one to maintain order in this match.
Where do they find these referees, JR? They seem to be awfully fragile. I'll never understand what the big deal is about Batista. He's just another superstar with more muscles than brains as far as I'm concerned.
You couldn't be more wrong, King. I've always found Batista to be extremely intelligent. You don't often see anyone put anything past him in the ring or outside it.
You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves, that's for sure.
We knew we were going to see a heck of a match, but this might turn out to be... No. Go ahead and say it, JR.
All right, I will. I think this one's got all the makings of a bona fide slobber knocker.
I think these superstars are getting some feedback from the crowd, JR.
Nothing wrong with that, King. That's what we like to hear.
I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my hand out of my rear end first.
And Lord knows it's been up there for so long that that would be no easy feat. This match is going to continue until someone's completely debilitated. And considering the resiliency of these superstars, that's not going to be easy.
That's for sure. No one in this match is going down without a fight.
And I wouldn't expect any less from them, King. Like them or not, you've got to respect the tenacity of each and every WWE superstar. I think this crowd's giving these superstars a piece of their minds, King.
Are you sure they can afford it, JR?
He's not going to get caught with that one.
The word giant gets thrown. Look at this. A two-handed chokeslam.
And a move like that will take the fight out of any superstar in a hurry. What a phenomenon is the animal Batista. You talk about a force of nature, you're looking at him right there.
Force of nature? More like freak of nature, if you ask me. The fact that Batista even considers himself a main eventer is ridiculous.
He's a multiple-time heavyweight champion, King. In my book, once you wear that title around your waist, you've made it in this business.
Come on, JR. Have you ever heard of a fluke champion? Batista got lucky. You don't get into the Hall of Fame for being lucky.
No, you don't. And you don't get there on a fluke. But Batista's the real deal. And that's why it wouldn't surprise me one bit.
Wow, what a shot! He's been busted wide open. That's gonna need stitches for sure.
Stitches, hell, that might mean the end of this match. He's risking serious injury by continuing to compete.
There's no rewards without risk, JR. And these are WWE superstars. They're not gonna stop the match just because of a little blood. I'm not sure Uh-oh, we know what this is.
We sure do. That giant chopper of bodies has destroyed many a superstar.
One, two.
I don't think that these superstars have even contemplated the fact that they might lose.
I'm sure they have.
5,
That's not the kind of attitude
6,
you come in with and expect
7.
to pick up the win.
You're right about that, JR. If you can't see yourself
9.
having your arm raised by the referee when it's over, don't bother showing up.
Here's your
A sold-out crowd in Memphis, Tennessee is on its feet and ready for another exciting evening of SmackDown action.
I tell you, we're bigger than Elvis tonight. This crowd can't wait.
That's a big claim to make, partner, but you might just be right. Elvis was only one superstar, but SmackDown's got a whole locker room full of them.
When I first heard about this match, I wasn't sure what to think, but these superstars are blowing me away.
Really? As soon as I heard about it, I expected a tremendous matchup, and I haven't been disappointed.
I didn't say I'm not just...
He wasted no time going for that pin.
He's 3 seconds away from victory. There's the reversal. Talk about superstars who don't have an ounce of quit between them. You're looking at them right here.
And that's a potentially dangerous mindset to be in. If you're too proud to realize that you're in trouble, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
Hey, you got to be in there every single match to be willing to do whatever it takes. You know that if you actually ever step between those ropes.
I don't have to have been in a match to realize that jeopardizing my future. There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out? I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
I don't say he could get the pin right here. Even if you wind up winning a match like this, you're going to... That's the way to do it. Grab a weapon from under the ring and start swinging. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Nothing costs you a match quicker than overconfidence.
What are you talking about? I see a dominant superstar who's rallying this capacity crowd behind him.
It's crazy. Wow, what a shot. That sledgehammer will mess you up, but good.
And I can't imagine how anyone could come back from something like that.
Michaels sure is getting up there. If he sticks around too much longer, HBK's going to stand for the has-been kid.
I don't think Shawn Michaels is ever going to be a has-been. He looks as good today as he ever did.
There's the cover.
1, 2.
He anticipated that move perfectly.
It's so great seeing these superstars in competition here tonight. I had a feeling they're going to wind up against each other sooner or later.
A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle. There's the cover. Can he do it?
I love Booker's attitude. He doesn't care what the fans think. He's focused. He's going for the cover.
1.
These superstars are so unpredictable. I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
I don't think you're going to be able to. Just sit back and enjoy the ride.
And what a wild ride it's been so far, with no signs of stopping.
He's tuning up.
And there he goes! Sweet chin music! He's going for the pin!
1, 2.
I don't think anyone in this match has even considered that they might not walk out the winner.
Of course not. That's the kind of attitude that gets you beat quicker than anything.
And that's something I don't think people realize. The mental conditioning of the WWE superstars is just as impressive as the physical conditioning.
These superstars give everything. Here's the pin. This could be it.
2, 3.
Night after night, the Here's your winner, the Heartbreak Kid.
A big bienvenue to our fans around the world from Montreal, Quebec. Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
And folks, let me assure you that tonight's show is a lot better than JR's French. Sheesh.
Well, there's no question of that, King. These Montreal fans are ready to get started, and so am I. So what are we waiting for? Oh boy, the adrenaline is pumping. I think this could be the beginning of the end.
No, it can't. Show off all you want, but it's not going to win you the match.
No, but getting the crowd behind you can certainly give you the edge.
Oh no, I don't like the looks of this.
He's got the fans behind him, King, and his opponent had better watch out.
What does he think he's doing? He's just showing off for the crowd now.
He's wrestling the match his way, and I think it's going to pay off, mark my words. I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE superstars really are.
You've got to have some excellent conditioning to be able to do what they do.
Well, that's the name of the game, JR. You got to keep moving. No dog ever peed on a moving car.
Oh, that's a lovely image, King. I'd ask you where you come up with this stuff, but I don't think I want to know, quite frankly. It doesn't matter who Umaga's in the ring against or how I feel about them personally. He must be looking for a weapon of some kind.
These superstars are beating the heck out of him. He's bringing the hammer down, JR.
He sure is, and the longer he holds that sledgehammer, the uglier it's going to get.
Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's going to go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is still an extremely competitive match that could go either way.
You know, JR, it's obvious that the only exercise you get is stretching the truth or jumping to conclusions.
Well, judging from the shape I'm in, I don't appear to be doing too much of either, King. You're looking pretty fit, though, I must say. There aren't many superstars as diversely talented as John Cena. He's as good in the ring as he is on the microphone, and that's saying something.
I won't argue with you about Cena's mic skills. He sure can't talk a good game. But when it comes right down to it, I don't think he can back it up.
King, you're as crazy as a pet coon. Did you happen to notice how many times Cena's worn gold around his waist? Seems to me like he's got no problem putting his money where his mouth is. Excellent counter. What ring presence?
He turned the tables on his opponent with that one. Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths were going to cross sooner or later, and I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. It almost makes it worth having to sit next to you and listen to those corny expressions of yours. What the heck is a government mule anyway?
It's what you get beat like when you're in the middle of a slobber knocker. And if you don't...
I think someone's going for a high-risk move, JR. You talk about ruthless. Oh, man, here it comes, JR.
The RKO!
I think he's looking for a weapon, JR. That's a smart move.
These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think there's an ounce of quit between them.
Yeah, and that's where things get dangerous. If you're too proud to admit that it's not your night, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
But at the same time, King, no one makes it up the ladder without pushing themselves to the very limit. It's a very fine line to walk.
Whoops! There goes the referee!
Oh, man! And now there's no one to keep order in this matchup.
His opponent telegraphed that one.
I tell you, King, I've got no earthly idea how these superstars can maintain this intensity week after week after week.
It's not easy, JR. There's no off-season. It's not like you've got 6 months to recover after WrestleMania.
That's for damn sure. And that's why I don't think there can be any doubt in anyone's mind that the superstars of the WWE are the greatest athletes in the world. This is Raw action at its finest. That's why Raw is the #1 brand of sports entertainment.
You got that right, JR. You're not going to see this kind of action on SmackDown.
Not on SmackDown or anywhere else. These fans love confidence in their superstars, and that's just what they're seeing from him here tonight.
Well, he can do this until the cows come home, but that's not going to win him the match. Randy Orton is a genius, JR. As soon as he got what he needed from Triple H and Ric Flair, he turned on him and struck out on his own.
I think you've got a selective memory there, Kingfish. I seem to remember Triple H and Ric Flair turning on Orton and knocking some of the cockiness out of him when they did it.
Well, if that's true, it's just a matter of jealousy. And I think that's pretty sad, coming from two men who have more than 25 world title reigns between them.
The Game and Flair are no strangers to championship gold, but Orton won it younger than either one of them. And don't think he didn't let it go straight to his head either.
Oh, you always see the worst in people, JR.
That table's about the last thing you want to get hit with.
I guess it's better than being put through the table, but not much.
For the life of me, I'll never understand why Mark Henry resorts to such brutal tactics. He's already the world's strongest man. For goodness sakes, what's he got left to prove?
Listen, every time Henry gets in that ring with someone, he's sending a message to the whole locker room. And that's what you've got to do to get ahead around here.
Well, if you ask me, a victory is message enough. But Mark Henry seems to enjoy dishing out senseless brutality. They call him the Samoan Bulldozer, and you don't get closer to the truth than that.
No kidding. He's just about as big and almost as strong. And the only difference... Oh, man! Did you hear that chair shot, JR?
I'd be surprised if there was a single person in this arena who didn't, King. You talk about the future of WWE, and you're looking at it in John Cena.
Oh, come on, JR. John Cena's a thug. You know it. I know it. And all of these people know it.